Hello guys, good morning. This is Andres Prada. This is Overcoming Addiction One-on-One. So recently I've been doing some, I guess, short videos on some tips that are about overcoming addiction, some tips that I've learned around, across my journey that have definitely helped me. I come from a background of, like what they ask you when you go to rehab is, what's your DOC, right? What's your drug of choice? And I never really had a choice, right? Just anything to help me escape. Obviously, the one that hurt me the most and took the most money from me was fentanyl, and I fell on that hard. I mean, very hard to the point where, like, man, I lost all will and control. And nothing more scarier in life, man, than losing your own control and your own being. It felt like I was just sitting behind my eyes, watching everything that I did without any power whatsoever to be able to stop me. And it's kind of one of the scariest things that there is, at least for me, right? And obviously that's a hardcore drug, obviously that's a hardcore addiction, but in reality, man, we're all addicted to something. It could be a soft addiction as well, right? You could be addicted to validation, or you could be addicted to TV or Netflix, etc. But we're all addicted to escaping. And in reality, that is the common denominator for all our addictions, is to not be able to be with yourself, just yourself, without doing anything to stimulate your mind and help you escape, right? So today, I definitely want to invite you to find out what your addiction kind of is. How do you do that, man? Just sit in a room, do nothing, right? Do nothing. Let your body start telling you what's really craving, right? So once you sit there 5-10 minutes, man, you don't have nothing to do, you're not doing anything, you're seriously just there with yourself, and your body starts getting a little anxious, you start getting a little agitated, your feet start shaking, and you start thinking about whatever, the coffee or the Facebook or the message or the person or the girlfriend, the boyfriend or the TV show, etc. That's going to give you a pretty good idea what your body's always going to. So it's going to give you a pretty good idea where it wants to escape, right? So even though I'm going to be doing this video focusing on hopefully helping my fellow addicts, they're perhaps still struggling, then I also want you to understand that this could be for you, man. There's a lot of things that you could learn from, somebody that was addicted to a hardcore drug, because it seemed like we had no choice but to dig really deep into us and be able to start making some tiny changes to be able to overcome. Obviously I've been in this struggle for a long time. I was addicted to stuff for 25 years. I codependent, you name it, right? Past 7 years has been, like I said, the opiates, the fentanyl, and I was not able to stop one day. I think the most that I ever lasted was 3 days, and I don't even know why. It was probably just because I ran out of money, right? I didn't have nothing to get, so I had to push through those 3 days. But then I finally just get to the point where I really wanted to make a difference, man, where I'm sick of the way my life is gone. The better I started doing financially, the better I started doing outside in the world, man, the worse I started becoming as a person, as an addict. So I was wondering myself, I thought that this was gonna help me. I thought that reaching that position was gonna make me happy, or making this amount of money was really gonna fulfill my life, or I never made millions and stuff, but I made enough to say that definitely money does not fulfill us at all, man. In fact, if you are empty inside and you are not in line inside, man, if you make a lot of money, it's just gonna take you right the wrong way, man. So you definitely want to be prepared before that time comes, right? So long story short, man, with these videos, I am hoping to be able to reach others, man, be able to walk the journey with you, be able to help each other. I always think that two heads are better than one. Another big belief of mine is, if you go to AA meetings or NA meetings, they tell you, if you want to keep sobriety, share your story, right? Help another addict, be of service. So in all honesty, this is one of the reasons why I'm doing these videos. Obviously, I want to, no matter what under the sun, want to keep my sobriety. It is my number one priority in life. I don't care about money or jobs or relationships or anything. Because if I don't control that, man, it doesn't matter what else I'm going to have. I'm either going to lose it or I'm going to use it to destruct myself. So the main goal is to be able to dominate my mind, be able to dominate my emotions, which is what a lot of us struggle with. So, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let's walk this journey together. Let's help, each other, and let's learn from each other. I am doing everything, and I am guarding myself with everything I need to overcome this addiction. I see, 3 therapies a week. I see 1 psychiatrist a month. Of course, taking medications. Doing the 1 support group a week, um, and um, and I'm just guarding myself. A friend once told me, she said to me, Andres, for you to stay sober, man, you have to chase recovery and you have to chase sobriety just as hard as you chase that drug. So, we have to now pull the opposite way, man, if you want to stay it. It's not like I just decide to stop and then now I'm not going to focus on it and I'm going to maintain myself busy and I'm going to keep myself busy so I don't think about it. It's really not the way, because eventually you're not going to be busy and that time, tome pa que lleve. So you have to really stay just fulfilled with yourself, and that's kind of why I put it in the title, Do Nothing, man, because I've been learning a lot about meditation, being mindfulness, right? So if you stay by yourself without doing nothing, you're going to start bringing all these points that are going to help you understand yourself and be able to start putting some steps to where like you could start dominating yourself. Treat yourself like a dog, treat yourself like an animal. I mean, I know it sounds what the fuck you said, but listen, what do you tell a dog when he's trying to get on the couch and he's trying to eat your food? What do you tell the dog? You tell him to sit, right? You sit and you stay there. Whenever you get anxious, man, you want that drug, you want that, you want that needle, you tell yourself that fucking stay and you're not going nowhere, and start ordering yourself to do stuff. Don't just like, oh my God, I feel and I'm going. No, man, feelings are gonna stab you in the back. Do not go for your feelings. Go for your principles, for your morals, for your duties, for your responsibilities. Go for those. Behind every discipline, there is a gift, there is a promise. Behind every feeling, man, there is a disappointment, unfortunately. So, I encourage you to do that, guys. Again, I don't want to drag this on too much. I wasn't prepared to do this video. I just wanted to bring it out from the heart or whatever I feel, because that's just how I roll. And, I'm hoping that we can tag along. Any questions, concerns, I'm more than happy to answer them. You're going to get a video from me every week. Obviously, what I'm going to bring to the videos is what I'm going through with all my therapists. So, you're going to get therapy for free technically, because I'm going to bring all that I learned to the table with you guys to help us in this journey. Okay, until then, guys, stay strong. If this is day 1, 2, or 3 for you, man, maintain, man, push through it. I promise you, on anything I love, every day will get easier and easier as the days go by, as far as the addiction goes, right? Once you clear addiction, doesn't mean life's going to be easy, but it's going to be a lot easier, a lot less stressful, and you're going to have a clear mind. You're going to have a few dollars in your pocket to make better decisions for you. So, as far as the drug goes, it will get easy. So stay strong, push hard. If the devil comes knocking, man, you know what to say, man. Tell him to go suck it. Let's go.